Nah.
Is your asshole itch?
No.
Get your ass up.
Okay.
Welcome to the I Regret Nothing podcast.
I Regret Nothing podcast.
Sweet.
With Mike J and Pedro.
I regret nothing.
I regret nothing.
We regret nothing.
I regret everything. Everything I've ever done.
What up, what up, what up?
Hey, yo.
So, Matt couldn't be here today.
What do you mean? He's right there.
That's Matt?
He's right there. I'm right here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, everyone. Matt was... I don't even know what happened to Matt today.
He had an emergency
He had to sleep?
meeting with the bathroom.
Oh, he drank some milk.
Explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, well...
That's not true. That's not true, but I wanted to come up with something funny and I couldn't.
Well, Matt's not here. Our new co-host, Ali, couldn't make it, but that's my fault. I forgot to tell him we were doing this until earlier this morning. So we really reached into the bottom of the barrel here to bring in one of Running with Scissors' newest little helpers. Everybody give a warm welcome to Tal. Tal's here.
Hello.
Woo!
I exist.
Tal's been helping Pedro out for a while on the janky team doing QA, and now they're officially working with Running with Scissors on, I think, level design and also helping Pedro with QA. Yeah, so...
and if any of you have played the masterpiece that's Postal Royale, you've got me to thank for programming it, so...
Right, if you liked Postal Royale, this is the guy. This is the person that made Postal.
I helped make it happen.
Right,
Yep.
So if you want more Postal or you want it to ever be updated, this is the person that you need to relentlessly beat over the head. But I believe they are a little busy doing official Running with Scissors business now. So
Yeah. Official stuff is going to come first.
Yeah, passion project stuff really takes a back seat, and I don't think people understand that. That as much as you want to do your own stuff, it's very hard when you're getting paid and and working.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but Postal 4 has to come first.
Yeah, yeah. I do get all kinds of, like, I got a request yesterday on TikTok for a Postal Dough plushie. And I was like, I don't think that's a terrible idea in and of itself, but there's about 10 other plushie dolls that would come first.
Yeah, and she needs to be in the official mainline game first.
Right. Like, if we're going to have a female plushie, it would probably just be like a Postal Babe plushie. And we don't have any official Postal Babe person, per se. So Cunny is your only option here, you little horny boys that want to have sex with your Postal plushies.
But there is a lot of requests for Postal Dough, and I can tell you that I'm working with Tal in the near future. Hopefully, we don't know yet, to make a story for Postal Royale in which Postal Dough will be featured. So we hear you guys, but it's not a priority right now. Our priority is our bigger baby right now.
Won't for now.
Yeah. You should make the Postal Dough origin story that she has the same origin story as the Golgothan right here. Do you see right above my finger from Dogma, where it's just shit into existence? Like, she comes up out of the toilet and becomes this female. Actually, somebody asked me about that. I can't believe you had a main character that was born in the toilet, and I was like, what the fuck? How? Where did that come from?
No, I got some really, really fun ideas for the story. So I'm
Good.
pretty sure people will be happy with it. Both new fans, especially old fans, since there will be a lot of love letters to those. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can guarantee you that at least.
Yeah. Don't sit on your thumbs just waiting for new Postal stuff to come anytime soon. It's not.
Just sit on your middle fingers. If you
Yeah,
want.
you should sit on the same finger that's waiting for the dating sim that I
Yeah.
think Pedro has officially quit working on.
Not really. Just Postal 4 is the big baby that we have to work on. So no time for the dating sim.
Dune.
But then again, we do have another thing that we want to do, but we cannot talk about it yet.
Yeah. Hold on, there's somebody at my door here. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
We'll keep you entertained as much as we can.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't like Mike. You guys should help us. He's been
He's locked
spanking
me in
our
his basement for
asses.
3 days now. I haven't
Yeah.
had any food or water.
You got
I- Just been
Oh,
stuck playing
there you go.
Postal 3 over
Oh,
and over
yeah.
again, just saying,
Mike
This
is
is
a
what you
bad
shouldn't do.
person. Mike is a really bad person. Oh shit, he's right here.
What did
He
I
came
do?
Back. we were talking shit about you.
you
Oh,
locked me in the
Uh,
basement and played Postal 3 for hours.
Yeah.
that's my punishment.
Yeah.
No, you did
it's
it to
our
me.
punishment.
Oh, okay. Well, you've all been bad boys. Play Postal 3.
Yeah.
This is a
Fuck.
threat.
On that
It is
note,
a threat.
of Postal 3, what's the status of the Postal 4 update, Pedro?
Well, we're sorry that we haven't been able to give you an update yet. The best we can do for now is just continue working on it. I could continue giving you more bits of what's to come, though we've showed the majority so far. We are just trying to nail those old bugs and especially the new bugs that just got with the new build, internal build. So we want to provide you a more stable release than what we have right now. When that's happening, we still cannot give you an ETA. I'm sorry, but we'll try to give you some more teasers wherever we can.
Well, that was that was uneventful.
Yeah.
Pedro,
But-
thanks
but
for
we
the
do-
bullshit update.
I will tell you though. I will tell you. It will be worth the wait. It's one of our biggest updates ever, and that's why it's taking so long. That's where the sausage is made. It has to be well made.
And just so people are clear, this is not the update for PlayStation. This is an update for PC.
yeah,
And then after this update's done, then we're going to proceed with having our porting team port over the patch.
yeah. Then again, even though you those of you on PlayStation have to wait a little bit longer, it's always worth to wait. And these updates take a while, and if you want the most stable release possible, the more wait, the better. Really.
Hold on. Is Matt watching the podcast? Or is somebody just
What the damn hell?
pretending to be Matt?
It is Matt.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
What an asshole.
Talk about fucking priorities right there.
We have,
Seriously.
to deal with fake Matt over here. And now-
Somebody's asking if the RWS sign can be merch. It has been.
It's been much for years.
Well,
Yeah.
since I started. So 22 years.
It's been merged, shot, sold in two different ways. I mean, we even have a keychain with a sign if you want something different.
Yeah. We even have
More stable if you feel like it.
we have magnets, and actually on the merch front, I just ordered patches. So we're gonna have running with scissors sign patches and little Postal 2 patches. So if you want to get those and sew them onto your punk rock jacket, or to your little shoulder bag, or I don't know. I don't know where people put patches. I don't do that shit.
Jackets and well, some people just keep them, just collect them.
Yeah, and now someone's asking for hats. There's literally hats on the store right now. I don't understand how people are watching this podcast live and they don't know what merch we sell. Go to the Running with Scissors store, postalgames.com, postalswag.com. And yeah, there's a hat. It's a little dad hat with a tiny Running with Scissors sign and an alien head on it. These hats, these are the old ones. Not sure I'm going to make any more of these.
Unless there is a huge demand. If there's a huge demand, who knows?
Does Running with Scissors show up at Gamescom? No, we don't just show up at Gamescom. We've been, but that was like 4 years ago. It's a little bit out of the way.
Yeah.
I am going to be in Denmark in 2 weeks for Early Realms Deep filming. I'm flying out there to film spots for the show. The show isn't going to air until September, but we're going to be doing all the bits and the skits.
And Ty's going to die again, probably.
I don't know how this one ends. I bet it's his redemption arc, so maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I already electrocuted him in the pool and pissed on him, and then he came back for more. And then I had him thrown off the stage, but we'll see what happens this time. I don't know. I read an overview of the script last night. It sounds pretty fun.
Just have to see how it pans out.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. I do like Denmark though. I'm happy to go. Shame that Pedro's not going to be able to meet me there this time.
Yeah.
He's under lock and key from his girlfriend. He's not allowed to leave the house. And by his girlfriend, I mean his mom. She won't let him leave. One of these days, we're going to have your actual girlfriend on the podcast so I can talk to her. Okay. And I can be like, listen, you get Pedro like 300 days a year. I get him the other 65 days a year.
Yeah. She's like, you got a demo in Italy. If you want a big deal, you have to spank him really hard. He doesn't like that.
I thought we spanked you pretty hard.
Not enough. You have to spank like it's the only chance you'll get to spank me. You have to like full hand, both hands on both cheeks.
You mean she couldn't identify the spank by the fingerprints that I left on your butt cheeks?
She said that's nothing compared to what I do to you. So she said no. You have to. She has to really go with both hands. Like
I don't want to do that. It hurt. It hurt when I spanked you. Real quick, other merch stuff. I did finally give approval for the Mad Cow Mike J plushie dolls. It took a lot of back and forth. They're pretty fucking complex, but soon enough, I'd say 60 days, give or take, before we have those in stock and people will be able to order them. We also have them working on a Vince doll. So if you've always wanted to have a little plushie of Vince doll in a jar that can fire you when you want to be fired.
Oh, and not only that, they're not just plushies. They also have voices just like the other ones.
Yeah, all of them except Champ will talk.
Yeah, because Champ couldn't go like.
It just would have been a waste of money to have him bark a few different ways. I think it's missing it and it's noticeable, but it just wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, on its own, the Champ doll is still pretty cool. So and you cannot have the Postal Dude doll without the Champ doll.
Yeah, Isaiah. Here's how it works: we give them art, they create a sample. We see pictures of the sample, then we go back and forth. The clock hasn't even started on the 60 days at that point. Once we approve their sample, then they start making them, which takes anywhere from 20 to 40 days. Then they box them, and then they ship them. And I don't know if you know this, but a boat crossing the ocean, which is the Pacific Ocean, takes a really fucking long time. We could have them
I don't know if you've
airshipped.
noticed that, but
What?
the ocean's pretty fucking big.
Yeah. We could have them airshipped, but it's ridiculously expensive to airship them these days. So that's why it's a give or take 60-day process once the green light goes ahead. And we are out of Postal Dude plushies right now, regular old school Postal Dude plushies. I fucked up. I thought I had another box. I didn't. So they are ordered. I am having a box or two of those airshipped to me. So I'm hopefully going to have those in 40 days or so. Sometime in August is when I'm assuming to have more Postal Dude plushies. But we do have a brain damaged Postal Dude plushies
with nipples. Oh, he's gonna show you
them right here. There's the Postal
Yes.
Dude's. There's the Postal Dude's ass. There's his censored penis. And there's his little pepperoni nipples.
He's been training on that doll, so when he sees me again, he knows exactly where to touch me.
First I bend him over.
Yep. Bam, bam,
Spanks
bam,
him.
bam.
And I spanks him and he says something like, "Oh yes, that's the stuff." See?
Voiced by Corey Cruz.
Corey Cruz likes it when I spank him. Yeah. This is a pretty cool doll.
And these back and forth processes, they take a while, especially with the Mad Cow Mike J. It took a while just to get the right colors and the right shapes and everything.
Yeah, the Mad Cow one's a little bit complex.
Yeah.
So.
It's very complex. So if you want a really complex doll, the Mad Cow Demon is going to be something.
I think it's going to be cool. I didn't order a ton of them because I don't know how it's going to sell, but we'll see. I can always order more.
Yeah, if you guys show your interest, we will keep piling those orders, and just let us know that's what you would like to see. If you want to see more dolls, if you want to see new dolls, just let us know.
Yeah, and Miss Rin, I don't control what talking box they use inside the dolls. It's China. China. They make our dolls in China. So originally, I was going to have the Mad Cow doll have a little teeny tiny talk box that just fit inside of his udders. But the sound quality was really, really shit. So it's going to have a full-size talking box inside the body.
Yeah.
And then someone was asking about the figurine. We do have artwork for it, which is right here.
There he is.
We're revealing something.
We are currently not having these produced. It's significantly more of a fucking expensive nightmare than we could have imagined. So I'm doing some searching right now and trying to find a better supplier that won't just rip us off. Longer term, if we can't, we may just end up printing a bunch of resin gray ones and shipping them individually. They probably won't be painted. You can paint them yourself.
Yeah. If you guys know any good providers, if for some reason like you've sold or bought any good ones, just let us know so we can check out the providers, see if they are worth it or not. That doesn't mean we will definitely 100% get this out there, at least not very, very soon, but we really need a good provider.
Well, this one is half size. This was just printed to be half size. So the full-size one's supposed to be between 7 and 8 inches. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see all the details on it, but Josh is currently painting one right now. So we will have a painted sample of them soon, but I just don't have an ETA on it. If it's going to be next year, because even if we found somebody right now to do it, it would just take for fucking ever. So Don't expect a Postal Dude figure anytime soon. How do you convince your parents to play Postal 2? No idea, man.
Depends. Are they like the fucking the French president who says that all the violence in France is due to video games? If so, then you're fucked.
Yeah, it's
Very fucked.
It's happening again, Pedro.
Yeah, I know.
It's like 7 scripts in Hollywood. There's 7 people to blame for violence, and we're back on video games. Sometimes it's comic books, sometimes it's music. But
we always come full circle.
Yeah, we really have.
It's really shitty.
And it really is bipartisan, too. You know, it used to be the Democrats that blame video games. Then it was the Republicans. Now it's just everybody. Everybody blames video games.
Everybody hates us and the video games that we produce.
Also, on that note, I did get to see a very, very rough cut of the first 10 minutes of the documentary. It was pretty cool.
Cool.
I have faith that these guys will deliver.
This year?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. It's
I hope
you
so.
got to remember, despite the fact that they raised money and they've been doing this for a long time now, it's not their job.
Yeah.
It's basically like their Postal Royale, you know. They both have jobs and they have to do this in their spare time, and it's very hard to cut and edit movies in your spare time. So yeah. So anyway, the documentary is still in development. It will happen. If you haven't seen the trailer, you're gonna go to goingpostaldoc.com or just Google Going Postal: The Legacy Foretold. It is a documentary that's being made about running with scissors and Postal and all that fun stuff. So maybe one day you'll all get to watch it. But as of this moment,
with the limited edition, the Legacy foreskin, with extras of everybody on the team who has foreskin, it's going to be something.
I saw a post on Reddit today, and it was a guy's tattoo here, and it said, "Victim of circumcision."
Oh yeah. Oh, poor guy. I mean,
I really feel bad for him. He probably was traumatized by that.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Just
especially if it's late. If it's late circumcision.
Well, that's exactly it. We don't know. Maybe his wife did it to him because he was being a bad boy.
Dang.
Other merch to talk about. We are still working on the new fudge packs, and also we're going to have new boxed Postal 4s that are not the janky edition. So if you've been waiting for that, maybe at some point in the future I should package Redux and sell a PC version of it, because we never did. Just for the collectors, you know, just for some collector people. I know it sounds like a waste of money.
I was about to say that.
But I think it would be relatively low risk, and it's not that expensive, just so that people that don't have it can. Because currently the only box version of it you can buy is for PlayStation or Switch. And,
Maybe we could, would it be for PC? Because if it's for PC, we could probably bundle it with the free version of Postal and the source code.
Yeah. Sure, that's exactly what it would be. That's what I'm talking about. Having just a PC box of Redux, and it's small, so it would probably fit. How big is the install?
I think it's like 2 gigabytes.
Yeah,
something
it'll
like
be
that.
one
Very
disc.
small.
One
It's very
disc.
small.
We'll throw in some stickers. We'll make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
I know people have asked me about it, and we don't have it. And I've been doing these videos on TikTok showing off some old packages. In fact, I have a box down there that has a bunch of stupid physicals from back in the day.
Oh god! When you showed some of them, I was like, "Wow, I never seen this."
I know people just start. Where can I buy these? Nowhere.
Nowhere. Some of them not even on eBay.
No.
I've searched myself.
Yeah, there's all the old Korean boxes.
There is even one that looked like something out of Counter-Strike.
Yeah,
Which
that's
I-
the Korean one. That's
Yeah.
the South Korean box. All right, we can stop talking about Postal now. We just killed
fuck
26
Postal.
minutes talking about Postal. Now we can talk about all the stupidity in the land of Elon Musk and Zuckerberg. Let's start with this. Elon Musk woke up on the wrong side of the bed a couple weeks ago and decided that he would start throttling the fuck out of users on Twitter. And I don't know who confirmed that that was a good idea for him, but Jesus, man. Talk about a great way to push your users onto a different service.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I would
just
love to see, and I don't know if I trust what he says, but what the data is for people that decided to pay for Twitter Blue because of that, and I doubt it's very high.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's very, very complicated when people start supporting these things. Like, how the fuck is Twitter supposed to go down if people just keep buying Twitter Blue? It's not going to do any favors for the service. It's going to make it worse because Elon Musk just sees this as an opportunity to make the service worse and worse each day. It worse.
And
We had
eventually
the rate limit.
privatized.
We had the rate limit, which I don't even know if it's still on, but if it is, like, people like I don't even use Twitter that much, but it's very easy to hit that limit.
Yeah.
And
I actually
honestly-
have refused to even open up my Twitter since this happened because I'm sure just swiping through for about 30 seconds and you hit your limit.
yeah. And what happens is there's these other people making clones and alternatives. Hell,
Yeah.
we already have a Blue Sky account. We
Well,
had to
and,
get-
and Threads blew the fuck up yesterday. And I even, it's actually kind of annoying. I should probably turn off notifications. I signed up for Threads, and when you start it, it invites everybody that you're friends with on Instagram, and all night and all morning it's been telling me that this person is signed up for Threads, this person signed up for Threads, and I think they got 10 million new users yesterday. So
Jeez.
it's
Um,
I don't.
I mean, I don't trust Zuckerberg.
No,
but,
no. Of course,
hell no,
look,
but-
none of these people are good people. But
See,
Zuck's like, well, he probably has been sitting on Threads. To be honest with you, he probably had this invented and he just sat on it. And he's like, I'm gonna wait until Elon really, really fucks this one up, and that happened.
And it's so funny how the main selling point is a fucking edit button. A fucking edit button. Something so easy that it's on Twitter if you pay for it, of course, but it's available for everybody.
Right.
And that's enough for people to move on to their
Well, it makes
different
sense.
service.
I mean, shit. Like we were talking about getting, Twitter Gold for our company account, and then they announced the pricing, and we were like, "What? Thousands of
How much is
dollars?
gold?
It was thousands of
month.
dollars."
per month.
You're fucking
that's-
kidding me.
That's a few people working for
I mean,
us,
let me put it to you
basically.
this way: if you have 10 million subs or something, and you actually use Twitter for real major business practices, that fee is minimal. It's nothing. But like for an indie company like us, that can't get a check mark any other fucking way because they kept rejecting it over and over and over, Twitter Gold would have been important. But like, no. That's not how these people should be monetizing their service.
It's terrible, and honestly, I really hope that these other companies just create a good competition. I'm rooting for Blue Sky because it seems like the best alternative. Mastodon seems okay, but it's very complicated. I could not understand any of it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not too tech savvy in that regard, but Threads seems alright, but I don't like the fact that it's not currently available on the European Union. Personally, I cannot use it. I cannot create an account there. But hey, let's see how this goes. Stupidity creates markets.
Yeah, this is a fucking this is the Wild West, man.
It is. Fuck's sake. We're going back to the early ages of inventing shit that's already being invented.
I just can't imagine driving one of this dude's cars and watching him do shit on a whim. Like, oh god,
Oh my.
very stupid.
I
So
don't
anyway,
trust that.
get Threads if you can. Get Blue Sky if you can. Follow us. Despite
we
the
have
fact
a-
that TikTok really is our biggest social
Did you
media. now.
create an account on Threads for RWS, or was it just yours?
No, I just did my personal one, so I can do
Okay.
that later though.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know what on the other social media when we have the new account up and running. For now, if you have an invite code for Blue Sky, you can find us at rwsstudios.com. It's our username as handle on Blue Sky.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, just obviously, we're still posting on Twitter, we're still posting on Facebook, and we're podcasting every once in a while, I guess.
I guess. I hope we reach 100 soon. Maybe next year.
Yeah,
Can't wait today.
I've been blowing actually just this week alone, I'm up like over 1,000 subs on the TikTok. So yeah, you just make a couple of funny trends with dancing Barry, and blows us up.
You gotta shake that booty.
Exactly.
Shake that booty for the ladies.
In case there were any doubt, Google's privacy policy now explicitly states that it's going to suck up all your data to train its AI. I mean, I guess people needed to be told that.
Yeah. Even though everybody should already know that.
Yeah, that seems like things you should just know by using the internet.
Yeah.
Like when people got all freaked out when they finally decided to read the things you have to accept when you install the Facebook app on your Android phone. And they're like, what? It's like every app you've installed did those same things.
Yeah. Honestly, I only use social media because of RWS, because they take so much data. If you use it for personal reasons, all your data is there. And let alone if you use AI, the AI will take a lot of your preferences and any info you decide to put there. So it can teach itself and continue teaching itself.
Yep. Hey, we got some shit talker in the YouTube. This is fun.
Who? What?
Jake the dog. We haven't made a good game since Postal 2. Postal 4 was so
Postal 2 a
bad.
good game?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I guess brain damage didn't do that well either.
Yeah, Brain Damage sucked. Paradise Lost sucks. Redux sucks. Apocalypse Weekend sucks.
Just
Postal
imagine-
3. Postal 3 does suck. So
Oh yeah.
Just
Just
in a different
imagine
way.
going to a podcast of game developers who you don't even like the games of.
yeah, he's fulfilling his dreams of talking
Oh,
shit
yeah.
on our podcast. Actually, he just wanted 5 seconds of fame, and I think he got it. Oh yeah, also Postal Royale sucks,
Oh yeah, that one sucks.
and the people
Yeah,
that
afraid
made it
so.
suck. All of our games, we suck. Worst game ever, bitch.
And it's trademarked.
Far Cry fans hope surprise source code leak will give a new breath to an old game.
Yeah. I mean, it's a gray area because if you are using leaked source codes, you cannot legally use those, not even for free, I think, as far as I know. So what does this mean for mods? What does this mean for creating games out of that source code? Probably nothing, because legally you cannot use it. Even for mods. Even if you're just going to make your own game for free and you distribute it, that's where it becomes a problem.
Are you going to work on a Far Cry
reasons.
mod, Pedro? Are you going to do it? Are you going to work on a Far Cry mod?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a good Postal game.
With lots of moving trees.
Lots of moving trees. Oh, if it was the Far Cry 2 source codes, that would have been really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I did actually play Far Cry 1 and 2. Those are games that I played. I don't remember them at all.
Really?
But I did play them.
Well,
yeah.
I would say the second one aged really well because there are some things that you just don't see in even AAA games nowadays. That game really aged pretty well. I actually get blown away how there are so many regressions compared to the newer Far Cry games. It was more of a tech demo, but it was a really good game in my opinion.
Yeah, I felt like the series started going downhill when they started doing the same thing pretty much over and over again.
Like, oh, we're back on the island.
Yeah. Like, here's Far Cry 4. It's like Far Cry 3, but HD.
Yeah. I did like Far Cry 3, but the other ones were just meh.
I mean, people bought them, right?
Yeah. They buy everything that's not... everything that's AAA, they will buy that shit, regardless.
And complain about it endlessly.
Get it.
And complain about it, but not as much as they complain about our games and our prices.
And they're so expensive. Our games are just so expensive. Ugh, God.
Like I
Like,
remember
one of them
this
is
one.
free.
Yeah.
There was this one developer who was talking trash to us, and I checked him, and he has a 2D platformer that he sells for $40. $40 for an early access game that's been there since 2018. Okay, he's indie. Okay, but there are many AAA games out there that are worth that cost. They are not worth. They cost $70, and for that price, you can get a lot of good indie games. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just
you
saying.
can get you can get every Postal game.
Yeah.
For less than that.
Especially right now on sale on Steam Summer Sale.
Yeah. Get on your Steam account right now and purchase all the Postal games for you and your cousins and your friends. Just gift it to them.
Countrymen.
For your
and
countrymen.
if it's banned on your country for some reason, go to our website.
Yeah, if you can't buy it on Steam because of Germany or New Zealand, just go to postalgames.com.
Yep.
And then the money goes directly to us.
We'll get you hooked up.
100%. Terraria's devs have been trying to stop developing Terraria for years, but they just can't quit.
It's just like us. It's just like us.
Yeah.
We just can't stop. Yeah, I get so many requests every day. Postal 5 when? And I'm like, if we finished working on Postal 4 right now, then all you would do is bitch about how it's not done.
Yeah. Some people bitch about Postal 2, even though we still update it.
That's true. We did just update it.
We cannot stop. We're just like the Terraria devs. We cannot stop working on our games.
That's what we do.
I know. We don't need to be
It's
working
what we
on
do
Postal
best.
2 at all.
Those who keep saying, when will Postal 4 be finished? The answer is a never.
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 Art is never done.
Never. Unless we all go down in business and, well, that's a different situation. Yeah, of course. But, well, let's not think about that. You know, we're up and running since the 90s, and we're not going anywhere, I think.
No.
So
26 years is still going strong.
going very strong.
Yeah, we're
people
still
are
here.
People are asking, what's my favorite game? Metal Gear Solid 3.
You know what I don't like?
what's
People
your
who
favorite
fucking
games?
spam the chat.
I don't know why.
Nobody cares what Pedro's favorite fucking game is.
They know. I say it all the time. So
All right,
don't know.
we're gonna go into a segment now. We need to break the fucking
Yeah.
mold. Let's do this.
Fart. Fantastic fucking fan art. Brought to you by Mike J's Bidets. A clean ass is a happy ass.
Today's fantastic fucking fan art is brought to you by Torakubi on Twitter. It's this really nice drawing of, I'm assuming that's Redux Dude. I don't know if Pedro found it.
It is Postal Redux Dude. Well, to be fair, it's Postal 1 Dude because canonically, Postal Redux Dude has short hair. But yeah, really good art by none other than Torakubi.
Torakubi.
Big
Like
fan.
every other time we talk about this, if you've got some postal fan art that you want it to make it onto the podcast, I speak English pretty well, make sure you tweet it on Twitter because Twitter is fucking dope, right? And
great.
use the hashtag I Regret Nothing podcast. Probably should tag us in the post at RWS Studios. And maybe Pedro will find your art, and maybe you will be on Fantastic Fucking Fan Art. I know I didn't read the copy today. What the fuck was that?
I was like, I'm not hungry anyway. Don't fucking worry about it.
Mom, get out.
Get out of here, Grandma. I'm working on something.
Yeah. Let
Maybe
Tal
our
stay
moms
in the basement.
should meet.
I didn't read the copy today because I don't feel like it, but sure, we are sponsored today by Man Bar Soap. If you need some new soap, buy it from Man Bar. My cousin happens to be one of the people over there at Man Bar, so manbarsoap.com. You all fucking stink anyway. I'm pretty sure of that. You're gamers. You probably don't shower all that often. Head on over to manbarsoap.com and buy yourself a big old bar of soap and tell them Mike J sent ya. New PS4 emulator is in development from the creators of RPCS3, though it's likely years away from running games. Years away?
Years away. It's just like any other emulator. This the hardware that we have right now, it's just not gonna work very well for because when you make an emulator for a specific console, your hardware needs to be 200 times better than that hardware because emulating is very different from porting. So it will take a long time, but it's still a big W for emulation as usual. Emulation is the only way to preserve video games. So it should be protected at all costs, in my opinion. By the way, you haven't moved from Torabuki's art.
Yes, I have.
No, you didn't.
I did now.
You did now.
Sorry, we were just giving Torakubi more screen time than they deserve. Because it was just such
way
nice art.
too much. That's too much.
So good.
Yeah, we wanted everybody to see
He
that.
paid us. He paid us, so it's fine. But yeah, emulation, big W's. Recently, they've even, if I'm not mistaken, they managed to get mouse and keyboard support for RPCS3. Big W.
I don't know what any of that is.
It's a PS3 emulator. Mouse and keyboards. Yeah.
Are people just fucking with me on TikTok when they're like asking for Postal 2 for PS2? Or do lots of people still have PS2s?
No. It's very real. It's very real. When they say they want Postal 2 on the Nintendo 64, they mean it. They really want it.
No. Not until somebody like the Dreamcast dev comes to me and says, "We've done this port. What do you think?" And I go, "Cool, put it out.
Yeah.
Go for it." It'll probably be Postal 1 because Postal 2 source I don't think is out there. But go nuts, bud.
Go nuts. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just like that guy, a friend of mine. He managed to play Postal 4 on his PS4 before it was even ported officially because he used Linux.
Oh.
So if you love terrible performance, yeah, you can do those things.
True.
Just
True. Yeah. Just like you can play Postal 4 on Xbox if you launch the browser and then run GeForce Now through the browser.
Yeah, though that is a better solution.
Yes.
That is
It
a
does
better
work.
solution.
I've done it. It's just not a great experience.
And it's Xbox. Who people think that we hate Microsoft and Xbox, but we
we
really
do
don't.
now.
Well, we do now, but we at that point we didn't. So.
No. We are forced to. AO, he wants us to fix Postal 4. No.
We are fixing it.
No, we're not. We've abandoned it.
And if you keep asking, we'll keep unfixing it.
We've actually started
with the fucking
working
first
exclusively on Postal Royale and the dating sim. We are abandoning Postal 4. It is done.
We'll leave it to its fate.
Yeah. After 4+ years of dev, we're just leaving it out there. No big deal.
We're leaving it to die.
We're actually going to work on Wokestal 4.
Actually, we could we could ship a small Postal Royale patch, because there are some things that didn't get there by launch, but they are available right now. I think it's just a matter of what, like a week of work. I don't know.
Depends on
If that.
motivation.
Right.
Depends on motivation
And the time.
and the time,
Yeah.
especially.
Yeah. You're actually working on the dating sim. Yes, AO, it appears that irony is dead and sarcasm is not detected.
Yeah.
YouTube renews war on ad blockers by testing out a 3-video limit. So what? You can't watch more than 3 videos without watching an ad? Is that what it is?
Personally, my ad block is working as it always has and no limits, but I would there are always ways to bypass those things. So I don't know why they keep trying. People are just going to keep using ad blocks.
Pretty much.
I haven't watched a video with ads in years, and I don't plan on dropping ad block, because even YouTubers not hard code, but they insert ads into their own videos. So we cannot escape that, but we can still escape the ads from the platform.
You mean
And
like when someone says buymanbarsoap.com?
For example, like before we get into this, buy Manscaped and shit like that.
We're out. Ours. This is just one giant ad for our merch.
Pretty much, yeah.
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 Buy our merch
In our games.
Yeah. Before we go on to the next topic, buy a Postal Dude brain damage doll. Put it in a jar. I don't care.
Lick the pepperoni nipples. I've done it.
Yeah.
I didn't, but you get
It
it.
really is fun. Lord of the Rings Golem dev pulling out of making new games after they released what others are now calling the worst game ever. They can't get the
was a
trademark.
mess.
We own the trademark. Good luck.
It's a very sad end to Data Lick.
Yeah,
It was a mess.
Did you
I
try it?
don't
Did
know.
you guys play it?
I
I
wish
didn't.
did, but I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, it's supposedly pretty fucking bad. So bad that they're just going to become a publisher? Is that what it said?
Yeah, they are going to focus on just publishing, and they will not make more games. They are way done with that, because
They're shuttering as a studio.
yeah, it was a huge mess.
Are they worse than us?
honestly? Yeah, even worse than us. I think that game makes all of our games look like fucking the polished AAA game. That's how bad it was.
I don't like it
It
when
sucks 'cause
I
they
don't
used to
like
make,
it when
like-
people make us look better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least we still have the copyright for the worst game ever.
Yeah, they
So
can
they
buy it
can
from us.
suck
Hey, if
our
you're a really
nuts.
good publisher and you've got $5 million, we'll sell you that trademark.
Yeah.
Lord of the
Give us
Rings
enough
Golem
money.
dev, whatever the name of the company is. What's the name of the company?
Data Lick.
Datalic.
Yeah.
Data lick, like they're licking data.
Lick.
Well, Datalic, if you want to buy worst game ever trademark, hit me up. I got you.
Yeah. It sucks to see all your point and clicks go down like this, but you had a good run.
Yeah, they're gone. They suck.
Yeah.
They
And
fucking
it's
suck.
not like It's not like the great Lord of the Rings games that where they had the Nemesis system and all that shit. None of that. It's completely different.
No.
Totally different.
Next, we were going to talk about Macron blaming video games, but we already did that.
Yeah.
We already fucking did that. So, with that said, we are going to move on to our next segment.
Cool.
Cool comment, bro.
This week's cool comment, bro, is brought to you by TSK Lesser. Tisk Lesser. I don't know how to say it. I can't believe the official Twitter account for a game studio is actually saying this place is so bad that we would rather you illegally pirate our games. You kind of misspelled our there. I respect that a lot. Y'all would rather piracy than the immorality of G2A's shitty company. Well, that's some really bad English, but very cool comment. Yes, we're not sitting here saying you should pirate our games. We're not going to make an official torrent link or anything like that. What we're saying is if you use shady key sites, you're actually not helping at all. Not that piracy helps either. It doesn't, but we'd just rather you pirate than use shitty key sites.
Yeah.
That's how bad resellers are, because we have far too many issues with those, and some people are. We raise awareness from time to time because some people still don't know about it. Some people even ask us, "Oh, is Kinguin okay? Is Iniba okay?" No.
The sad thing is none of them are.
Yeah, none of them are. I mean,
No.
there are. It's simple as if they allow unofficial key resellers to sell on that market, it's a gray market, then it's a bad website. If they don't allow the developers to pull their games out of their platform, then it's a bad website. Of course, there are websites like Fanatical, Humble Bundle, Steam, GOG. All those websites are legit.
Right.
So if you want to buy our games, they are cheap. You can use those. You can also use our own website, runwayseries.com, where 100% of the profits go to us. So
100.
if you want to see more cool
Well,
postal games-
97%. We have to pay credit card fees, but there is no cut. There is no cut.
It's uncut.
Yeah, buy keys from postalgames.com. If you want your comment to be featured on our podcast, make sure you use the hashtag I Regret Nothing Podcast. Not that any of these have ever used that, but
Nope.
You can try, and maybe Pedro will find it.
Oh, and there's another thing. I remember that in the previous podcast, you told me to come up with a different hashtag, and I completely forgot that. So I will try to remember that so we can have a better hashtag, and I'll let everybody know.
Yeah, good idea. Microsoft CEO says he'd love to get rid of console exclusives, but it's all Sony's fault. Really?
Yeah, of course it is.
They haven't been doing their own exclusives for a millennia.
Yeah. And I don't like, there's no good company out there in terms of exclusivity. Like even Apple does exclusivity, and that's a mobile market. So it's a fucking mess when we get the FTC involved in this shit, when they know fuck all about video games and how the market even works. So if we were to blame a company for the shitty bad practices of exclusives and stuff, we have to look at all of them. Microsoft has been doing it, Sony has been doing it, Nintendo has been doing it. So honestly, there's no saint here. All of them are the same in terms of exclusivity.
Yep.
Microsoft has been better recently, but they still do their own exclusives.
Yeah.
And the whole point of it is to make your system more appealing anyway, so...
It's just the way business is done.
Sony's fault?
It's just the way business is done. Now, even if it's PC exclusive, it might be Epic Games exclusive, like the new Expanse game.
Yeah.
The Expanse game is Epic Games exclusive, and I don't think I'm going to play it for a while.
Yeah. I'm not going to buy.
And I
shit on
fucking
Epic.
love the Expanse. I've got a fucking Expanse tattoo right here.
Yeah,
In fact,
you gotta-
somebody
you gotta
came
wait
up to
a
me
year.
at a bar yesterday out of the blue, and he's like, "Is that an Expanse tattoo?" I was like, "Yeah."
Did nobody ask you about the Foreskin Society tattoo?
No. But I have had people come up to like, "Yeah, man, fuck society." And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I'm a real anarchist, you know?
Good
I'm
stuff.
a real anarchist. Fervent speculation on a Red Dead Redemption remaster or PC port following the ratings in Korea. I think it was Red Dead Redemption and GTA 4, right? Is that what they're saying?
GTA 4 was
Red Dead and GTA 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, are these going to be actually like made in the newer engine, or are they going to be Grove Street ports?
I would be honestly very surprised if these were Grove Street ports. I don't
I'd be
don't
fine if they were
believe.
just fucking
Go ahead.
straight ports at this rate.
I don't believe they would make the same fucking mistake again because they did not lose money on that. Quite the opposite. They made some really good sales for the cheap price of a few employees. Just
Yeah, it's going to be Red Dead Definitive Edition.
somebody did a side by side of Red Dead and The Sims, and they're like, "Oh, here's the Grove Street remaster, Red Dead."
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, we will even see if this is even going to become a reality. I'm very skeptical because, especially for PC, I don't see it happening, and unless they really announce it. With Rockstar, you always have to wait until they announce something. Hell, GTA 6 has been trending for many years, and we haven't gotten anything but one big leak though. But
That's literally all we know about it.
But people keep saying, "Oh, it's coming this year. It's coming this year." No, it's not. You guys have to wait. Wait until they announce something.
Yeah. I just don't buy it. We need GTA 6. I don't give a fuck about any of this other shit. That's all I
Give us
want.
GTA 6 or Bully 2, that's all we're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pedro wants to play bully so he can beat up some high school kids.
Yes. Bully is easily one of the most underrated games ever made. And just like many good games that are unfinished but they have their charm, Bully is the best unfinished game I've ever played, in my opinion.
Never played
besides
it.
Postal 2, of course. Postal 2 is also unfinished.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Okay, so I in terms of unfinished games, Postal 2 and Bully are up there, okay?
There we go.
There you go.
Minecraft's
most people-
devs exit its 7 million strong subreddit after Reddit's ham-fisted crackdown on protests. Yeah. God, I wish I could just get off Reddit.
Yes.
Fuck
I
this guy.
rarely use Reddit, but
Every
when I
time
do,
the
it's
internet's to fall
just...
apart in it.
Fuck him. Fuck Elon Musk. They come up with stupid ideas together. They don't care.
They're killing their own platforms, and I don't know what they gain from this shit.
It's not great. It's not great at all, but that is tough. They left their 7 million strong. That's a lot of people to abandon.
It is.
I understand why. But Jesus. So if you want to get off Reddit, I don't know, come to our Discord. Is that better?
Yeah. Come to our Discord. We got cookies.
Did you guys
got
watch
6,000
the
people. What
Dune
those
2
cookies?
trailer?
Yes. I'm very hyped for that
Oh
shit.
my God.
Oh my God.
Not only did the Dune 2 trailer come out, they announced that Villeneuve is going to be making Dune Messiah into the third part,
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
which I don't particularly care for. I don't think the book's great, but I do think it
I'm
is a
excited,
good coda to the first book because the first book ends and you're like, yay, tyranny's awesome, new emperor. And then Messiah's like, oh, no, that's not such a great idea.
Yeah.
These are not good people. You are cheering for bad people all around.
I can't wait to see more sand penises.
Sand penises and Zendaya stairs.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Muad'Dib looking very, very fly this time around instead of that whiny bitch that was Paul Atreides. If you haven't checked out the Dune 2 trailer, go fucking watch it now.
I thought you were going to say, go fuck yourself.
You get some of that Christopher Walken doing the Emperor. We've got to stop this Paul Atreides.
Oh, man. It's going to be a really good movie. I mean, I'm positive about it.
Yeah, 100%.
The first one was so damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in some parts it was pretty slow, but I'm very hyped for this one.
What's funny is it's super slow and it's still missing half of the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still missing all of the exposition from the first half of the book, like none of the politics, none of the palace intrigue. Kind of blows through plot points, and it still is long.
It should have been a series, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't have gotten all the money. I agree with you.
Netflix money.
I agree with you. It needed 10 hours to get through the first half of the book. But, yeah, we wouldn't have gotten such phenomenal visuals.
Oh, yeah. Fucking... You cannot top that in 2023.
No.
At all. You can.
PS5 Slim. They're talking about making a PS5 Slim already. I guess it's been out for a while, even though it's only been like...
3 years?
Yeah. But it's only been out, like, easy to get for a few months.
Yeah, and...
Way less than that.
We still... I think there were some leaks about release dates for the next consoles, the next generation of consoles, and it's not very close. It's still far away.
Good, because I don't want to have to port Postal 4 to another console. We will. But I don't wanna.
And I want my PC to stay updated.
Yeah.
So let's not go to the next generation when people cannot even handle the current generation.
Hey, was Postal 2 taken down off of GeForce Now, by the way? Because I had reported to them that people could play Paradise Lost when they didn't own it. And then I think they pulled it down.
I'll check that.
See, that's what we were afraid of, that if we did something, it was going to fuck up something.
Yeah, I mean, it might just be a matter of time. I should email them. I'm just curious if it's missing. I saw somebody was reporting that it was missing.
Oh, well, we'll give it a look, I guess.
No, I see it. I just don't know if you can play it.
Yeah, it supports it, just doesn't see anything about it.
Yeah, maybe I need to log in. I don't know. I'll check it out. We'll report it later. FTC versus Microsoft and all the juicy details. What's going on in that? I didn't read that news.
There's been a lot, apparently. Like, they've announced Elder Scrolls 6 for 2026 from that. All about the whole fucking Microsoft looking to buy Zynga, apparently. And they apparently bought Bethesda. They thought Starfield might become a PlayStation exclusive, which... not the best look.
No. I think they also released in this that they aren't having high game sales because of what is it called? Game Pass. Game Pass is just their predominant moneymaker now, and devs are just making dick for money because they're not selling any units.
People don't want to pay. People don't want to pay for games, I tell you.
They assume that it's going to come to Game Pass sooner or later.
And then they can just play it for free. Or like $10 a month.
Right.
Hell, I've received so many emails saying, when is Postal coming to Game Pass? And I'm like, fuck. Postal 2 is $1 right now. Just fucking buy it and
it's $2 all the time on our site.
Yeah. And Postal 4 is 50% off right now. It's not the cheapest game ever, but it was just released last year.
It is the worst game ever, though.
But it's not the most expensive one.
No. All right, we're at over an hour now. I'm getting fucking hungry, and I got a bunch of orders to ship out. So if you haven't ordered your merch yet, get on my fucking site and order it. I'll make sure I sign it. We are literally almost out of Postal 20th. There is like less than 100 left forever. There's a little stack of them right there. Those will be gone.
Postal 4 coming early editions.
And we're almost out of Postal 4 coming early editions. So if you wanted that janky box with the cool artwork, get it now before it's gone.
It when you can.
Pedro, thank you. Tal, thank you very much. Both of you get back to work. We have taken up too much of your time. And everybody that watched this live, thank you very much. We will see you next time. Bye.
Nipples for everybody.
We'll see you later. Ta-ra.
This wolf's infected with a cancer fueled by hate.